Hey guys, welcome back. It's Jordan here, and today I want to discuss with you a new program that I've started doing, and it's called Recycling Lego. No, it doesn't mean that I'm actually throwing Lego away. Simply, it means I am selling Lego. So we all know that the Lego group issues so many fantastic Lego sets that they come out quite frequently. Such as right now we have the Lamborghini Scion, we have the Crocodile Train, we have the Mickey and Minnie Mouse buildable characters, the Haunted House, and there just seems to be an endless amount of new releases coming out that we want to buy and collect. And it's simply impossible to collect all of those amazing Lego sets because we simply don't have enough space or maybe enough resources to buy them all. So what I've decided to do recently is actually recycle my Lego. And what that means is I'm selling my Lego. I'm doing it on one of two platforms right now, Facebook and Bricklink. And it's really quite brilliant. So what you do is you buy the Lego set that you like, you build it, you place it, you play with it, you have a lot of fun with that Lego set. And when a new set comes out that you want, you take the old set, you sell that one, and you use the funds from it to buy the new one. It's really awesome. I love it. It's my new program. It's my new hobby. It's amazing. So for example, right now I actually have a few different sets that are on their way out. Right here we have the VIP plane with the limousine. Also, there is the Scooby-Doo Mystery Mansion in there. And right over here, there's a few others, such as a space set right there, and also the speedboat, and paramedic plane and cargo plane. So I will be selling those. Actually, they're already sold, and they're the newest members of my Lego recycling program. Prior to that, we actually shipped out a couple big ones, which were the London Tower Bridge and also the Sydney Opera House. So those are the Lego sets that are currently being cycled out of my collection. Now what's really cool, you guys are all Lego fans just like me, and you know that Lego is almost like a commodity. It's almost like silver or gold. It's very, very saleable, and it's very easy to sell. And the awesome thing about it too is because it's a commodity, Lego sets will actually appreciate in value sometimes. So and to a certain degree, you don't really have to worry about buying Lego sets and putting money into them if in the future, 3, 4, 5 years down the road, you know you're going to sell them because they always have their value, which is pretty neat. Now, of course, they will always have more value when you keep their instruction manuals, keep their boxes, keep them all together so that you know that all the pieces are there. So what I do when I go about selling my Lego is I actually take a pre-existing box like this one here, and I fold all my boxes down just because there's way too many of them and they're hard to store when they're built. So what I do is the pre-existing tape marks, all I do is I take a piece of Scotch tape and I put it over top of the pre-existing tape marks. And then what we do is when we part out our set, we put it into some bags, whether they be Ziploc bags or the existing bags that the Lego set came in, and then we put them into the box with the instruction manual and all the pieces. Tape that box back up, put it in the mail, and send it to its new owner after selling it. And what's cool about doing it this way rather than just sending a built set is it gives you peace of mind that all the pieces are there because you essentially take it down or break it down in reverse and ensure all the pieces are there. And what's really neat is it gives the buyer of that Lego set the same feeling as if you were to buy it from the store, because they open it up, the instruction manual comes out, all the pieces come out, they open up all the pieces, and then boom, they get to build the set. Whereas if you send them a built set, it's not as fun because maybe they don't have the heart to take it apart or the time to take it apart and then rebuild it. Now, where do you sell these Lego sets? Well, I suggest one of two places. If you want to sell it locally and just meet somebody and give them the Lego set, that's the easiest way. And using Facebook Buy Sell is really easy to do that, or any local classifieds sites such as here in Edmonton, I use Kijiji, there's Craigslist, and there's all sorts of different places. That's locally how you're going to sell these sets, or if you want to actually ship it to somebody's house, you can also do that as well by using one of two sites. I'd recommend Bricklink is the best one, and or eBay. eBay isn't really the best. Honestly, it's really expensive to sell on eBay. I think they take about 10 to 15% depending on the store level that you have. But yeah, upwards of 15%. And then you also have to take the PayPal fees as well. So it can be brutal. It's like 15% after it's all said and done. Bricklink only takes 3%, which is pretty awesome. And you know you're selling to a fellow Lego fan because only huge Lego fans use Bricklink. And it's a huge marketplace where we can sell all sorts of parts and pieces and sets online. So you're going to pay about 3% fees when you sell on Bricklink, and then also when you receive payment by PayPal. If you do use PayPal, I think it's about 2.5% that works out to as well. So you have to keep in mind when you're selling your sets, you're going to lose about 5% depending on where you sell them, preferably Bricklink. But that's the cool thing about local classifieds is you can meet up with somebody locally and like do it at a local spot. I wouldn't necessarily sell on local classifieds and get people to come to your house. I wouldn't recommend that. I'd say, hey, meet me at the McDonald's at such street and such avenue, and then you just meet in the parking lot at the McDonald's and sell the set there. And you can either accept cash or e-transfer or PayPal. It's up to you. But that's how I'd recommend locally selling. And then what you do is that set is officially part of the recycling program. So now you have this funds that you've used or you've got back out of your Lego, and you go buy new Lego. And that's why it's recycling, because it's constantly turning, and you're constantly turning your collection. Because we cannot afford, or we do not have the space to collect all of these amazing Lego sets. You have to let some go to buy some new, if you know what I mean. It's definitely something that you have to do. So I'm selling those ones right now. I don't really have any others for sale. However, right here you can see that I do have some promotional sets for sale right now. That's another thing you can do, is sell all the promo sets that the Lego group gives you access to, such as the limited edition Batmobile, the creative personalities, the storybook one, the Easter eggs, and anything like that. Another thing that you can do too is when you're out shopping, sometimes you can get lucky, such as me. I found the Jedi Starfighter with hyperdrives. I found 4 of them. They're a retired Lego set, and I got them for a really good price at Toys R Us. So whenever you're out and about shopping, make sure you keep your eye open for some retired sets that might be already appreciating in value, and then you can actually sell those sealed brand new sets on Bricklink as well. It's another good way of doing it. For example, when I was out shopping the other day, I found this one here, which is actually a really cool set. This is the Lego Ford Fiesta M Sport WRC, and this is actually a really cool set. I found it at my local bookstore, Chapters Indigo, and I love this set. It's honestly probably my favorite 6-wide Speed Champ set, just because there's so many different stickers and angles and stuff on it. And I found this. It's a retired set. I found it at my local store, and it was $18.99 Canadian, which I think was $1 or $2 below its suggested retail price at the time. So I saw 3 of them there, and I was like, I really can't go wrong buying all 3 of them, because I guarantee that I'll either be able to sell this on Facebook Buy Sell or on Bricklink for about $30 and make myself $12 a set. So literally make $36 by buying these. I know this is a poor example because the cheaper sets you don't earn as much, whereas if you were to buy a bigger set that appreciates $100, then you can make $100. So that's another thing that you have to keep in mind too, is sometimes you can invest in sealed sets as well, and they're not even part of this recycling program. They're part of something different. That's why a lot of Lego collectors actually, if they have the resources, they'll buy one sealed set and keep it sealed, and then they'll buy another one to build. And there's definitely a lot of great sets out there that would be very smart to do, but you have to have the funds and the resources to do that. So I don't really do that, because I just don't want to lock in extra money into that, even though you could potentially make money. But I don't know. There's definitely a lot of good sets out there that I think will appreciate and value, such as, I don't know, the '89 Batmobile or the helmets or anything like that. Or we see one that's already been retired for a long time and appreciated in value, the tumbler up here. So it's funny that you could do that. But I'm more so a fan of buying it, building it, and then when you're tired of it or you want to recycle it into something else, parting it out and shipping it to a new person and taking those funds and buying a new Lego set. So yeah, that's my program. That's my thoughts on recycling Lego. Let me know if you guys recycle Lego in the comment section below. Give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel for some more great stuff coming out in the near future. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and bye for now. I wanted to give a special shout out to all the people who supported me using Super Chat and Super Stickers during my live streams. Thank you so much, it's highly appreciated, and make sure you stay tuned for more live streams as I'll be building all of my Lego sets using the live stream function here on YouTube. Thanks a lot, stay tuned, and we'll see you again. Bye for now.